Hi everybody, it's Phil Strong here again. Welcome back to another video blog. Today we're going to talk about the concept of fixed mortgages. What is a fixed mortgage? And again, there are 5 points that I'm going to share with you today. So let's get straight into it. Point number 1, I think fixed mortgages are evil. Yes, I do. I think that they take away the power from you, the borrower, and they give it to the bank, who's the lender. And that's not good. Now what I mean by that is that when you're on a fixed mortgage, you have absolutely no control over what happens if your income goes up or your income goes down. Or if you get some extra money coming in. You really don't have a lot of choice about what you do. They may be able to help you out, but you're going to have to go in the bank and you have to talk to them, you're going to have to sign some forms, and you're going to have to sort of say, oh please can I pay some more off? And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. The second point that I'd like to raise is the concept of the people that chase low interest rates. And there are people out there that think if they can get a really good fixed rate for 30 years at 3%, then they're wonderful, that's all they're going to do. Did you hear what I said? A fixed rate for 30 years. That means they are already accepting that they're going to have a 30-year mortgage. Sounds like rubbish to me. I have been spending the last 10 years of my life showing people how that it doesn't matter what rate you pay, it's the rate you pay it off that counts. I sat down with a guy one night, I had access to some tools we were using, and I showed him how he was looking at a 6% mortgage, and I said, look, even if I was going to charge you 12, now I wasn't the bank, but let's say the bank charges you 12%, I can show you how you can pay it off faster no matter what, and he didn't believe me. And I showed him. I showed him the strategies and the tools that he needed to use to be able to do that. You see, it's not about the rate you pay, it's how fast you can pay it off. And this is just a change in a mindset. Third point, very clearly is know how much interest you are paying. If you're going to pay 3% on your mortgage for the next 30 years, add it up and see what that is. See what it is, because again, it's not the rate you pay, it's the rate you pay it off that counts. And how fast you pay it off decreases the interest you pay. You're always going to pay back the principal. Look, if you borrowed $200,000 to buy your house, you have to give that back. And on top of that, you're going to give some mortgage. What you want to reduce is how much extra you give back. Fourth point is as a term that I teach in my coaching called interest rate averaging. And very, very simply, people say to me, should I fix for 1 year? Should I fix for 5 years? What's the best rate? Should I fix for 30? And I'm totally against that. I do teach how you combine fixed and floating mortgages to work for you. If you've watched the other video blog that I've got about home equity line of credit loans, then you definitely should have a look at that and work out that there's a combination that needs to go on here to really help you. So interest rate averaging is a powerful tool that means it doesn't matter whether the market's going up or down, you win. Does that sound good? Interest rate averaging means that if the market goes up or down, you win. And that's the philosophy I like to teach. What it means is using a combination of terms and stacking them in line, and so that every year or every 6 months you're reviewing your mortgage, regardless of the market going up or down, you've paid some off, you manage your debt, and away you go. I don't have time to fully explain it here, but have a look around. You should be able to find information on it. Just Google it, or of course it's part of my coaching program that I teach people. Now, the coaching program, I just mentioned that. I am adamant that if you pick up the 5 strategies that I use personally to pay my mortgage off. I bought my first house when I was 24, I paid it off when I was 30, it was less than 6 years on the calendar that it took me to do this, and there were 5 strategies I used to do it. Now, it wasn't staying on a fixed rate mortgage for 5 years, or 30, okay? But the coaching program will give you the 5 strategies. You're going to use at least number 1, at least number 2, and hopefully 3, and then use the time and experience to help you to do the others. Okay, the more momentum you have, the faster you pay it off. And so I encourage you to go to howtosmashyourmortgage.com and have a look at that coaching program and get a hold of it so that you can see how fast you can smash your mortgage. My name's Phil Strong, and I thank you very much for joining me today, and I look forward to catching up with you again soon. You can get hold of me at howtosmashyourmortgage.com. I hope you have a fantastic day.